Hey, hello, Facebook. Um, let's talk about getting denied. A lot of people, 70%, maybe more, get denied when they apply for something. Most people go through different places to get their credit repaired, but they come to find out uh, that after you get it repaired, the score drops. Don't you hate that? You spend all this money, and then your score drops. The problem is it's not the money, it's not you. Well, part of it's you. You want to see a credit repair specialist. Credit repair company could go in and do a dispute. Take off some basic items, and that's it. But the problem is that you aren't learning anything. They tell you, okay, you can do this, you can do that, but they don't tell you the basics. How to keep your score climbing, how to make sure your score stays up and keep on going up. Educate you on different things to do to make sure it doesn't happen again. Plain and simple. I had a lady call me a week or two ago, and she says, "Listen," she says, "I went to this law firm, and they said that, my credit, it's at 500 something points, but the rest of stuff they can't take off." So she comes to me, I sit down with her, and I said, "I see so much stuff that can be taken off without me even examining it, really getting into it. I see stuff back from 1996. And I asked her, well, what did they do?" No, they took her money. She was charged $99 up front. She was charged $99 a month. She said she was over there for about 9-10 months. You do the math. And nothing basically was nothing done. She said she got one or two letters with 2 accounts off. I think she said it was finger hunting something else. And when I looked at it, I told her, I said, this is a disgrace. I said, not on your part, but on the company's part. Because I told her it's a difference between a credit repair specialist and a credit repair company. So, after she got down, after me and her sat down to talk, she realized something. She says, all the information you just gave me, I never got from them. I said, because it's a difference. I'm a specialist and they're a company. The problem with people is that they feel as though, okay, well, my credit's never going to get there. If you use my method, I can guarantee you 720. And that's not talk. That's reality. Have you ever thought about having a car you want, having a house you want, getting the loan you want? And a lot of people say, "Oh, I can never do that." Don't say never, because I've performed miracles. In my driveway, I have a 2018 Jeep Cherokee. And that's because I use my own credit system. Not because I was lucky, because I use my own system. And that tells you it works. I walked out the lot without a down payment. So, that could be you. One of my customers on Facebook, She got a $190,000 loan because of my credit repair. One got a restaurant loan. Loan for a restaurant. People call me all the time. They're like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for helping me get my house, my first home. But there's thousands, millions of people on Facebook that I would love to help. The problem is that most of them, I can't say all, I would say most of them, they don't believe it can happen. That's number one. Number two, if you want to invest in something, I see a lot of people investing money here, invest money there, scrolling up and down Facebook. Invest in yourself. It takes $199 to be at 720 in 6 months or earlier. I have different packages. I have payment plans. It's easy. Listen, I make it easy for you. I mean, I make it affordable for you. You're not going to see a price like mine anywhere else. I don't care where you go. You're not going to get the service. You're not going to get the disputes. You go to another credit repair company. They're not going to give you a 609. And if they do, they're going to charge you way more than I do. They're not going to tell you about the rental law. They're not going to tell you how to use a secured credit card and get 100 points plus 65 points per month. They're not going to do that. Why? I'm going to tell you why they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that because they want you to come back so they can squeeze you for all the money you got. Use your brain. Come on. Let me tell you something. It sickens me that people are being used. People are, how can I say it, being robbed legally. Why pay somebody $1,000, up to $1,000 to do your credit, when you can come to me and get it for $99 to $199? One-time flat fee. And on top of that, we use credit identity numbers. That means, I'm going to tell you what that means. That means you don't need your social security number, you don't need your date of birth, you don't know no private information. I'm going to tell you why I do that. I do that because if there's ever a breach, guess what? You're protected. You have nothing to worry about. You know, most companies don't do it. They say, oh, well, we need your social security. Now, if somebody comes to me and say, well, hey, Mr. Kirby, I want to use Credit Karma or Credit Sesame, then I'm sorry. I have to use your personal information. But my first option is for you to go on the government website and get your credit reports. Because then I won't have to do that. I'd rather not do that. But if I have to, so be it. But like I said, this is to protect yourself. Protect yourself, you know. So, these people get denied left and right. Every time. Now listen, know your APR. I'm going to tell you why. If you know your APR, you won't get denied. I'm going to tell you why. Because you already know that you're going to get denied if you know your APR. Most people with bad credit, the APR ranges from 23 to 27 or 29. That's a bad APR. You want to get your APR. You want to get your APR down to like the minimum of 15 and lower. That's good credit. When I went to go get my Jeep Cherokee, my APR was I think was a 6 or a 7, something like that. But anyway, let's talk about you. What are your goals? What do you want? I know you don't just want Facebook for the rest of your life. Listen, let me fix your problems. I'm talking about, let's say, you know, a lot of people are in debt. Now, people are in debt. I got a solution. Number one, get your credit right. Then you could turn around and go to the bank and say, you know what? I want to be debt free, but I want a good rate and I want a loan. Now, with a 720 score, they will give you all the money you need. Not too much, but just enough at a good interest rate. And guess what? You pay them instead of all those creditors. Simple mathematics. Come on. Come on, people. I know you're smarter than this. So, the problem, is that people aren't thinking. Excuse me. The problem is people aren't thinking. Credit, debt, and a smile. In 3 steps: credit, debt, and a smile. You will thank me for 2 reasons: cheap credit repair, and I made magic happen. I had a lady come to me. Her credit was under 400. She said, Lorenzo, I heard you're the best. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm just good at what I do. She said, I want a house. I want to live in my own home by the time. Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. She said, I want to live in my own home in a year. I said, let me tell you something. You give me 8 months of your life, and I'll give you a new home. And I said, that's my guarantee. She said, she had doubt. I'm not going to, you would too. I would too. A guy, So, time goes on. I'm telling her what to do. I told her, I said, you have to follow my every instruction. Whatever I tell you to do, you have to do it. So she's followed to a T. 8 months rolls around. Guess what happens? She says, Lorenzo, am I ready yet? I said, you're ready. I said, you're 100% ready. She goes to the bank. She gets approved for a $190,000 loan. No joke. Dead serious. She's in tears. And that was that. It felt good helping somebody like that. Because this is what she needed this. There's people out there that's struggling, paying rent. Wasting money every month when they can have their own home or whatever, So she called me happy, crying. Said, I got the house, I got the loan, $190,000 loan. She said, I've never had this much money in my life. I seen her at the store, tears, as soon as she saw me. Gave me a big hug. It's a good feeling when you can help somebody. It's the greatest feeling in the world. And all I want to do is help every last member. Every last person on my friends list. Because the best feeling you can have is having good credit. Because you have no worries. You got a problem? Go to the bank. You want a house? Go to the bank. Whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep moving forward. Now, my method shows you, and my system shows you how to keep good credit, how to maintain your credit cards, how to do certain things and still have good credit. And guess what? The most important part, you will never need me again. You will never need a credit repair company again because you already know what to do. And you're always welcome to write me, ask me a question. And I'm not going to charge you just to talk to me. So, if anyone's out there, let's say I have 2,800 friends on my friends list, but 400 people are in my credit repair group, which is disturbing because listen, your life has to get better. The only way your life and your debt situation can get better is if you get credit repair. That's it. Because one leads to another. It's a road. And you have to, there's instructions to that road. And if you don't follow instructions, you will never get debt. You will never be debt free. You won't. You'll be broke for the rest of your life. That's it. So if that's you, you want to be broke, I can't help you. But if you want to improve your life, I can help you. I'm there for you 100%. You want a better car, you want a better house, you want a nice size loan, you want a business loan, you got a dream. This is the way. Listen, nobody's going to give you anything. You have to take it. I mean, you have to look forward. You have to look ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to get my credit up first. I'm going to do what I got to do, get my score up. Then go apply for whatever I got to do. Once you hit that mark, the banks are giving you a different look. When you come in there, if you went in there right now, they give you a look like, you're denied. Get out of here. But when they see that score and they see your report, now I'm going to explain something to you. It's not just about your score. I make your credit bank ready. That means there's no red flags. I look at your report and I eliminate all the red flags. So when they finally look at your information, they say, wow. And they look at the score, they say, wow. And you're approved. Hands down. So, that's enough. I got busy. I got a lot of things I got to do. So, like I said, when you're ready, we have two packages. $99 package, the $199 package. Actually, this weekend is a sale. Both packages are $99. That doesn't include the sale price doesn't include the actual payment plan. But if you want a payment plan, we can get you the payment plan. That doesn't include the sale price. So, like I said, if you're serious and you want to change your life, this is it. But you want to change your life and you don't want to pay a lot of money, then this is it. Don't go to somebody that says, hey, yeah, I can clean your credit up, blah, 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 and you waste almost the whole year with them because you thought that you were doing the right thing. Just because somebody has a suit and a tie doesn't mean that they can do what they say they're going to do. A lot of people think, oh, well, if I go to this person, they got a flashy website, they got suit, tie, nice. No. It doesn't work that way. It's about knowledge. It's about information. I use the 12 laws to make sure that your credit report is up to par. I use methods. I use special disputes to make sure your credit is sharp. Make sure those items that you have on your credit report will come off. The key is success. Now, if you want to become debt-free, this is the answer. You can struggle all your life. You can say, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. It starts with credit. Everything starts with credit. Everything. And that's just the key. So, I got to go. I've been on here long enough. I'm sorry. But I work till 2 a.m. in the morning, so you can write me. We take PayPal, Cash App, and Bitcoin for credit. All our credit repair services. We also take money orders. We also take Western Union. I'd rather you use PayPal or one of the traditional ones than Western Union. I really don't like taking Western Union. But like I said, if that's what you got to do, so be it. But like I said, reach out to me if you have any questions about a situation you're in. Also, if you have child support that the cases are just sitting on your credit report, I take them off. Student loans, I take them off. There's guidelines, so I want to tell people. I've been getting a lot of messages. If I take off student loans and child support, do they still have to pay? Yes, you do have to pay. It's a debt. You still have to pay. But the smart thing, people, if you have student loans or you have child support, get your credit cleaned up, then go get the loan, pay it off. That's the smartest thing. Don't be fooled by these companies that call you around dinner time and say, "Hey, I can get your student loan lowered, or I could, don't fall for that, because what they're doing, they're trapping you into more interest and higher debt. So don't be fooled. Do it the right way, and it is done. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me anytime. I work till 2 a.m. in the morning. Don't feel ashamed to reach out. Thank you, and have a great night.